Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on this day I wanted to do something like a makeup tutorial, and I was too tired to talk as I do the makeup, so I just decided I'll do a voiceover. So I was doing my best to shape my eyebrows using my concealer. Drawing the eyebrows is a skill which needs a lot of practice, but once you get a hold of it, you'll be good to go.
I should have paid more attention in the geometry class.
Did you hear what I said? I said I should have paid more attention in the geometry class. Here you have to use all the mathematics that you have in your head, because you have to draw the eyebrows, you have to figure out where your arc bone is, you have to get the right angles. You are an artist. It's like you're painting your face, and the kind of makeup that I like to do is the one that enhances like your already existing beauty. So I put my concealer on just below my eyes, on my middle of my nose and my lower chin.
So I've got my beauty blender, so let me just immediately start blending.
I don't always use a damp beauty blender, but on this day I decided to use a damp beauty blender and it was too silent, so I decided to play some music so that it can motivate me to like move faster and be a little bit patient in the blending. And blending will test your patience. You have to be slow and strategic. Blending is another skill. You really need to take your time and blend from your forehead to your cheeks. At this point, I think I had already added a little bit of foundation and blending, and I'm using the loose powder to like set in the places that I used concealer, and then using the rest of the powder for the rest of my face, and trying to blend out all the parts that had not already blended out well, like my forehead and cheeks, and looking at the mirror to confirm how it's going so far. So if you don't blend well, you will remain with sharp lines. So you really want to blend, and you have to contour your nose with a darker powder. I always use a darker powder, and then I use the same beauty blender to like blend in the darker powder to like shape my nose. I shape it, I contour it to my desired shape, and you can already see like the nose starts to look more defined and snatched. I have very limited amount of brushes, and that one had already fallen out, so it had to go. I really have to be very creative in the way that I use the brushes because they are very limited. So that big brush, I used it to kind of use a darker shade on my upper eyelid so that you can get that look of like a more snatched face, and then it gives you a good base for the rest of the eye makeup. So I used that big brush to kind of set the base, and I continued to blend the patches that were not well blended out, and I used powder right below my cheeks so that the those powders that fall off, you can easily clean them with a brush. I saw this technique from somewhere that when you apply that powder on below your cheeks, then the fallouts, it will be easier to clean the fallouts that fall after you are done with your eyeshadow. You always want to tap the excess product on the brush, and you have to duplicate whatever you are doing on one eye. You have to be really careful and duplicate the same on the other eye, so that the eyes look like they are sisters or twins, or look like very close cousins. I really love eyeliner, and I used eye pencil to kind of touch up again on the eyebrows to give it a more defined look. I use the same eye pencil on my lips to kind of line them and blend them slowly using my mouth before I applied some lip gloss. You want to apply a small amount, then blend it out with your finger and use your mouth to kind of blend in the lip gloss. You have to take your time. As you can see, it was a slow process. Then you have to clean out the powder that you put below your cheeks. You clean it out with that brush. That is the biggest brush I have as of now. So then I set my face using a setting spray, and you kind of want to wait for the setting spray to sit in. If you have a fan, you can use a fan, but I was being creative. And look at the final product. I really loved it. I'm personally rating it a 7 out of 10, but drop your thoughts on the comment section, and thank you for watching.
So my conclusion is that this makeup is so beautiful and so pretty, but like for a soft glam, a night look, it would look so good like at night when the lighting is not all that bright. Yeah, so that's it for the makeup video. See you on the next one. Bye, adios. Make sure you forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Peace.